Uhlmann reporting for CHATS here at the Tiff Bell Lightbox in downtown Toronto with the Tiff Canada Shortcuts programmer Alex Rogalski. What are you most looking forward to for this year's Tiff?
I think every year we're excited to unveil just how eclectic and dynamic our program is of short Canadian films.
Tell me a little bit about the programming process and give me a step-by-step in terms of what you guys do.
Every year we have an open call for submission, so anybody can submit a film as long as it's made by a Canadian and is less than 50 minutes long. So we see an incredible number of films. Every year for the past few years we've seen over 700 short films, and this year that was whittled down to 39 short films that'll screen in our program. So it's an exhaustive process over a few months. Both myself and my co-programmer Meg Samar, we screen every film and we have discussions about every film. So it's a very labor-intensive process to get that selection of films that'll screen at the festival. It's extremely competitive because there's a lot of great films out there and we can't show them all, but what we do show is really the best of the best.
What similarities are there in all the films that you're screening this year in terms of the qualities that are in them?
I think it's what's dissimilar that's so exciting is how each filmmaker is so unique, and that comes across in their films, and how different their voices and how different their approach can be. Our program includes animation, documentary, live action, fiction, all sorts of genre films, dance films. So there's just so many approaches that can be taken with film, and our filmmakers, I think, exemplify that from coast to coast. We're screening films that have been made across the country, and I think it's those qualities. We're looking to really showcase how diverse the filmmaking is and how sort of edgy it's become. People working in shorts have no strings attached. They can do what they want, and what they want is pretty impressive creatively and just within the qualities of the films. They're doing things that really haven't been done before. This year we feature a lot of 3D films and a lot of animation films employing sort of latest technologies.
When you and Megley are having discussions on the various films, what types of things are you talking about?
Well, we like to be surprised. I think that's one element that comes across when we both watched a film, is when we're both excited and we both want to discuss something that sort of challenged us or provoked us. We're seeing 700 films, so to stand out in that lot, you've got to do something different. And definitely we've seen films this year that do that. From returning filmmakers who have been at the festival before to people who we haven't heard of their filmmaking before. It may be their first or second film, but they've done something that's really unique and can stand out amongst the lot.
And over what sort of time frame are you watching 700 films? Is this within a few months or over the course of many?
Yeah, it's within a couple months. All of May and June and a little bit of July is when we're watching all of our films before we come up with our final selection. So it's a pretty intensive process, but it's exciting because you really get a sense of what's going on in Canadian film.
And where's the best place for everyone to check out the films and find out more information on them online?
Tiff.net will have all of the films from the festival, and if you visit Shortcuts Canada, our program will list all 39 films on our program, along with screening times and venues for the festival.
And I also heard of something where the films will be up on YouTube after their screening. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure, it's a new initiative we have this year, in that the night after or the day after the films have their premiere at TIFF, they'll be available on YouTube through our TIFF channel. So you can check that out. If you've seen the films in cinema, which I highly persuade people to do, especially the 3D films, animated films on the big screen. You'll never see them better. But if you've seen them in cinema and you want your friends who may not be in Toronto for the festival to check them out, completely free if they go to the TIFF YouTube channel, they'll be able to watch many of our short films from the festival for free.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, and have an amazing time at this year's festival.
Thanks so much.
Thanks. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for CHATS here at the Tiff Bell Lightbox in downtown Toronto.